How was your Thanksgiving?
Well, it's good, or, you know, depending on your definition of good. I had plans to sit on the couch and watch football all day, and Lulu had plans to go to the Quartermains.
Edward let you in?
Yeah, barely. I had Michael with me, and he's got a soft spot for him, so.
Well, Edward and I don't really, like each other very much. One thing we do agree on, how important family is.
Well, look, I guess you didn't call me here to talk about turkey and football.
No, Brenda let me know what happened between you two. Apartment, it was by chance that we ended up there, or whatever you want to call it, but it gave us a chance to talk things out. And we came to the conclusion that if we're going to make this work, we got to be honest with each other. So that's when she told me what she was hiding. I know all about her killing the Balkan son and you covering it up.
This is your chance to call me a hypocrite.
No, hey, as a father, I'm glad that you were able to do everything you could to protect the woman I care about.
Forget the name, try location, look for street names, addresses, see, these guys had to know where the Balkan was hiding out.
We'll call him Jackal PI. Yeah, of course. I'll let you know when I find out. Okay. All right, bye. All right, guys, I have to go.
Where you going?
Hold on. Call on Jackal PI. Let me check. No, I'm booked the rest of the afternoon. Maybe I can pencil you in for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's good. Okay, I'll see you then. Thanks.
A little tough doing business when your partner's not out here all the time?
Well, I actually like working by myself, but don't say anything to him. Okay, let's go.
Okay, we need to go at this another way. Can you do a search on the name Janacek, Janacek?
Is that a wild guess, or do you know something I
A
can...
guy named Alexander Janacek's body was dragged from a swamp in Jersey 6 months ago. He's the Balkan son. Now, the name's probably an alias, but it could lead to something else.
The Balkan had a son? Why am I just hearing about this now?
Can you just do this search for me, Lucky, please?
I'm not doing anything. You tell me what else you're holding back.
Yeah, look, Jason's not withholding anything. I was there. I'm the one who covered it up.
Only he wasn't married when we first met.
I drove out to Jersey. I dumped the body in the swamp. They recovered it 6 months ago.
If Brenda shot this guy in self-defense, why the cover-up?
Well, because if I filed a report, the Balkan would find out that Brenda killed his son. She'd be a target. He'd come after her just like he is now.
At least you gave Brenda 3 years apiece.
Well, if you can call it that, she was safe, but she still had to live with the fact that she killed somebody.
Yeah, if she hadn't have shot Alexander, you'd be dead. You both did what you had to do.
Well, the department, I don't think is going to see it that way.
Well, screw the department. You were assigned to protect Brenda, and that's what you did.
Yeah, I broke a hell of a lot of boundaries in the process.
Well, Mac won't be hearing about it from me.
It's actually Carly I'm more worried about. She thinks we're hiding something, an affair. She keeps digging, she's going to find the truth.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to keep Carly quiet. Can you do something about that?
I'm trying, but right now the bigger threat is the Balkan.
Okay, look, the Balkan started coming after Brenda after his son's body was found. So prior to that, it doesn't sound like he knew that he was dead, or much less how it even happened.
So what put the Balkan on Brenda's trail, then?
Brenda was involved with Alexander at the time he disappeared. Now, the Balkan may not think that Brenda was the one who killed his son, but he's counting on the fact that she knows who did.
Miss Dan.
Why don't you start with the coroner's office, see if anyone came forward to ID the body?
If that doesn't pan out, we can follow the money. Brenda said the guy was loaded, threw stacks of cash around everywhere, so that money's got to come from somewhere. I'm guessing it was his father.
Yeah, and we have to figure out where Alexander lived in Europe, maybe track down an address, start talking to some people.
Well, according to the morgue records, nobody came by to claim the body. I'm looking to see if the police recovered any personal effects.
Well, I recovered his wallet, and I burned it after I dumped the body.
Is there anything inside?
Nothing. Cash.
You know, maybe Jack isn't a dead end after all.
I went through every file on the Balkan. There was no one that came up by the name of Jack.
What if it's not a first name?
I know, it's been